What's up, guys? It's Jason NLG. I've started a new series. It's called Film Friday. The first film I'm going to be doing a review on is Non-Stop. I went to watch it last week with a few friends, so let's get into the review. The film is starring Liam Neeson. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his surname correctly. If I'm not, then it's alright anyway. Basically, the film is an air marshal springs into action during a flight after receiving a series of text messages that puts his fellow passengers at risk unless the airline transfers $150 million into an offshore account. The actual offshore account is his account, and that's not really a spoiler because it is in the trailer. I will have the trailer in the description, so after you've watched this review and put a like on this review, you can go and watch the trailer and then see for yourself if you are interested in watching the actual film. First, I'll let you know what I actually do like about the film. What I like about it is throughout the whole film, you're constantly guessing. You're guessing why they're doing it. Are they doing it just for the money? But then you think why they're putting it into his account, but they could try and get it out of his account. I never once thought that it was like personally him trying to take the 150 million, because there's no way. They've already traced his account. They've already got him on board. If the 150 million gets put into his account, he's not going to be able to get away with it. So you're constantly thinking, who is it? First, I thought it was his passenger, the one who's sitting next to him. But then, I don't want to spoil it for you or anything, but first I thought it was her, then I thought it was the flight attendant, then you just thought random passengers. Throughout the whole film, you're just guessing, constantly guessing, which I really do like about the film. Me and a couple of friends, we all thought it was different people, and it turned out to be, I'm not going to say if it was them or not, but I was wrong anyway. And I like here on the left, you've got a Muslim doctor, and there's kind of like, it's good to raise the point of they don't really want him to go in the cockpit, even though he was a doctor and he's going to look at the pilot. They don't want him there just because of his ethnicity. So I found that kind of a bit humorous, but also interesting in the society we live in where people wouldn't trust that, which I found really interesting because even though it's a joke, it does reflect the society we live in, where I personally believe if I was on a plane and there was a Muslim doctor, others would be wary of allowing them in the cockpit just because of everything that happened in the terrorist acts. And that's just the best thing about the film, is it's constantly making you guess. Okay, now on to the things I don't like. There ain't that many things that I don't like. The things what I'm going to say are going to be spoilers. So if you do want to click off the video, click off now. I'll give you 5 seconds to click off. I'm not actually going to tell you who's hijacking the plane, because it will just ruin the film. There's no point of me telling you that when it won't make you want to go out and watch the film, because it defeats the whole objective of the film. Because the whole objective is to make you think about who is it, what's their motive, why do they want to do it, what are they going to get out of it, etc. But a few things I didn't like about the film is that there's 2 air marshals per flight, and Liam, the main actor, he got searched. He had to go through the metal detectors, put his bags through everything, normal security. But the other air marshal didn't get searched, and later on he's found out to have cocaine in his briefcase, and there's actually a bomb in there as well, which is a bit of a spoiler, but it's not giving away who actually is doing the whole hijacking of the plane. So that's the only real thing I didn't like, is it's kind of not realistic. But they do reference that. They talk about how air marshals are act like they're above everyone else and skip the barriers. But I really do like the message of the film. The message of the film was the person who is actually doing the hijacking, his father got killed by a previous hijacking where terrorists actually killed his father. And the reason they've put 2 air marshals on the plane, which are armed, which both of them are armed with a pistol, is to combat this, so that this wouldn't happen no more. And if it did happen, people on the plane would be safe, as these air marshals would kill the terrorists and help them out. But this film showed how easy it was. The whole reason he was doing it is just to prove a point how easy it was for terrorists to get on a plane, sneak a bomb in and blow it up, and just how easy it is for them. This film was to give the message to the US government to turn around and improve the security, to make sure that their air marshals are trained better, make sure they're not dodgy, because not corrupt, because one of the air marshals, the other one, he was sneaking cocaine in for his personal benefit. So they've got to make sure that they should have more checks in place, and they shouldn't let them skip security or anything like that, because no one on the plane is meant to know who's the air marshal on the actual plane. So I did really like the message of the film. If I was to rate the film out of 10, I would give it probably an 8, and that's just because I really do like how it keeps you on your toes, makes you keep guessing, but it's not one of them films where you can go back to and watch it again and again. I think once you've watched it once, there's no point really watching it again, because it takes that factor away where you don't know who the person is who's actually hijacking the plane. So that's my review, guys. Thanks a lot. Tell me what you think of this new series, Film Friday. Every Friday I have a review up for you guys. Thanks a lot. See you next week, and like the video.